All right, we are live on YouTube, so good afternoon. Actually, it's almost good evening. It's 6:12 p.m. Tonight, we're going to talk about taking care of our minds, easy ways to feel happier and calmer. So let me start here from the first question to Gloria. Gloria, please introduce yourself and tell us, do you ever feel tired or distressed from using phones or computers?
Okay, hello guys. My name is Glorinha. I'm 63 years old. Um, I'm a retired, but I continue working in my own business. I have a coffee shop, and I'm married. I have two grown children. I have pets. I have three pets, a dog and two cats. And I've been here in Coffee Coffee since January 2022, and here I can improve my English so much, and I like to stay here with you. And in my free time, I like to travel. I like stay at home too. I like tell and walk with my friends, my family. And I like to practice Pilates and sports. I like to play tennis and shuttlecock. And I like so much watch concerts too. Um, and that's me for today. And
That's
about the question, uh, if I have ever felt tired or stressed when using phones or computers, sometimes yes, because uh, when you um, when you spend a lot of time using it, in my case, I feel a little tired. And sometimes, sometimes I think we become very easy create the machine to what it offer us, and uh, we need to be careful not to become addicted to phones and computers. Uh, because in my case, guys, sometimes I stop doing much more pleasant and healthy things because I stuck on social media. Uh, I think it's necessary uh, you have a balance and your other things in your life and social media.
Thank you, Gloria. I guess equilibrium is the key for this success. So, what about you, Bruna?
Hello, everyone. I'm Bruno. I'm 28. I'm from Brasilia. I'm studying to be a web developer. I love photography. I love drawing, even though I'm not that good. Uh, I love watching movies, TV shows, listening to music, reading. I have two cats and one dog. I love animals in general. But yeah, nice to meet you guys. And
Nice to meet
about
you.
the question, yeah, totally. Because even if I'm doing something I like watching movies or something, if I spend too much time on the computer or on my cell phone, it gets really tiring and even mentally and physically tiring because my eyes start to hurt and I feel sick of being doing that same thing again. And I have to take some time for me to just get up and do something else because it's not good for us to be long periods of time in front of a computer. So yeah, and I agree with what Gloria said. So yeah, that's it.
Something like we weren't designed to use this kind of stimulus or to have this kind of stimulus. So makes total sense to be
Yeah.
tired or stressed. Thank you. What about you, Julissa?
Hello, everyone. My name is Julice, but you can call me Ju. I am 31 years old. I live in Fortaleza, Ceará. I live with my pets, one dog and a cat. I work as a QA analyst. And I joined Talk Talk and ai meu Deus. I joined Talk Talk at the end of October last year. In my free time, I like TV series, play video games, and when possible, I travel. And about the question, yes, I feel tired because I use the computer for my work as a QA. And it's so bad because in the past, I used my computer for play games. And today I don't use more game. I don't play games in my computer because I use the computer 8 hours per day, and I feel tired to use the screen. And yes, I feel tired.
Great, great. So it's funny how it's easier to spend like 8 hours playing games than spend 8 hours
Yes,
working on a computer.
it's very easy.
It's totally
10
different.
hours, 14 hours,
Wow. Great. Julius, do
but
you
you
mind?
working not.
Julius, do you mind to read the second question and answer it to us?
Okay. What do you do when you want to rest from looking at the screens? I walk my dog. Yes, is the because I walk in the street, I see the trees, I see the other people's. Um, yeah, I watching TV series. I know it's the screen, but it's different than compare the use the computer or cell phone. And I cooking. I cook. Yes, yes. People, my English is so very bad because I passed the 2 months. I don't say this. Longe das imersões. And yes, tá um pouco difícil, tá um pouco difícil, mas vou voltar. And that's it.
Great, thank you, Julius. What about you, Bruno? What do you think about the second question?
Usually I like to go and play with my pets just to chill with them. And I know it's still a screen, but I have a Kindle, so I love to take time to read. I can spend a lot of time reading on Kindle, and it's more easy on the eyes. It's different from reading on a computer or a cell phone. So I spend a lot of time on Kindle or just listening to music or being with my family. Yeah,
I believe Kindle is totally different from the conventional screens
yeah,
because we have that RGB pixels. You know what is RGB? Red, green, and blue. So we have small squares. If you approximate your screen, you can see there are a lot of small squares that the combination of thousands of it compound the image. And in the Kindle's case, I believe it's some ink. It's a technology, magnetic technology with ink, tinta. So it's totally different. Something like to read from a paper or something like that. Of course, it is interactive, but it's so far better than a regular screen. That's good. Thank you, Bruno. What about you, Gloria? What do you think about the second question?
Oh, when I don't stay in cell phone or computer, I spend my time. I spend my time take care my plants at home, play with my pets, and going to for a walk with my family, with my friends, watching a series, playing shuttlecock or tennis. Uh, uh, in my case, I don't spend long time in cell phone. I use my cell phone to work, and computer I use to study English. And I have a lot of time for take care myself. Uh, and I I use my cell phone for look social media, yes, but not a long time.
This is really good. Gloria, do you mind to read the third question to us, to read and answer the third question?
Okay.
I don't
How
know
do
if
you?
I'm sorry, I don't know if you all like to do this. I believe it's something good to read and then answer, right?
Okay, for
Okay,
me, okay.
that's great. Go ahead.
How do you feel after spending time outside or doing something fun? For me, it's very rewarding to have fun way from my phone. Uh, uh, what I said, I only use the computer uh, to study English and my cell phone and working. But uh, uh, I like use computer and cell phone, but not for a long time.
Makes sense. Makes total sense to me. Thank you, Gloria. What about you, Ulysses? What do you think about the third question?
Mm, how do you feel? Mm,
How do you
I
feel
feel better.
after taking strolling with your dog out there on the street?
I may feel better because my mind uh, I don't see.
You clear your mind, like something like that. Your mind
Yes,
is cleared.
yes, because sometimes I walk my dog because I have the problem in my job, because I don't have the solution for the test or anything. And when I walk to my dog, I clear my mind, and it's good. It's good.
The bad thing is if you need like 20 uh, to go with your dog like 20 times a day to solve
Yeah,
your problem.
yeah. Every day I walk 3 times a day with
Okay.
him because he don't not make the necessaries in my house, and I use the time for don't don't use the cell phone, you don't, yeah, it's this.
This is good. Great. What about you, Bruno? What do you think? How do you feel after spending some time outside?
I feel refreshed, and it's good to see new things and people and nature. And like you said, it clears my mind. And depending on what I did, it makes my mood better. And I don't used to go out a lot, but when I go out, I don't want to go back home. So it makes me feel better. It's really refreshing to go out.
Have you ever have you ever feel the sensation like we are always trying to filling up our life with activities to avoid to be doing nothing? Like it's something like we have no courage or we have no, I don't know, we don't want to face ourselves like doing nothing, like thinking, just thinking, you know. We have to be reading something, we have to be watching something or listening to something because it's easier to us to only follow the flow and something like that. Have you ever feel something like that?
Yeah, totally.
Yes, yes.
We are like I don't know, something, it's hard to explain that in English, even in Portuguese, but I feel, sometimes I feel like I am avoiding myself. You know, if I'm going to washing the dishes, I have to be listening to something because no,
Same.
I don't want to waste my time just washing the dishes, but it's something like we are always trying to avoid ourselves. It's
Yeah.
interesting. I will ask the breakout room people when they come back the same question. It's interesting. So let's jump to the fourth question. Do you want to read the fourth question, Bruno?
Yeah. Have you tried taking deep breaths or simple exercises to feel better? Yes, I did, and it didn't work. I still have to find a method that works for me, but the ones I tried didn't work. Especially because I'm very anxious, so I try to do it. I also tried doing meditation, I couldn't.
There's a cat on Gloria here.
Yeah.
I'm,
She practiced lessons too with me.
I'm sorry, Bruno.
No, but yeah, I tried, didn't work, but I'll keep trying another method to see if I can find the one for me.
It's something like to go to the therapist, like we want a solution ASAP, as soon as possible right
Yeah.
now. But they are like, oh, okay, we will spend like 9 months discussing your problem. No, I want a solution now, today. I don't have patience, enough patience to be talking about my problems for that long time. Okay, so what about you, Julisi? Have you ever tried taking deep breaths?
Yes, but it is I don't have the it is about this. Yeah, it's very difficult because I am very anxious and only uh breathe deep breath is very difficult. I my mind is very crazy. I no, I don't like. I
It doesn't
prefer.
work.
Yeah, I doesn't work.
It doesn't
It
work.
it doesn't work.
It
It
doesn't
doesn't
work.
work. Okay, I prefer use the cooking for relax or
Like
yeah, yes,
like cooking 20 kilos of rice until you get
yes.
relaxed.
For me, it's a simple exercise, and I feel better because I cook my food the week, and I feel better. when I stay this.
And,
Yeah,
and you
that's
know
it.
what? I believe it's a moment that we'll use all of our senses. Like we have to smell the food that we are cooking. We have to, of course, see what we are doing. We have to taste it. We have to, yeah, I wouldn't say that we have to listen to what we are cooking, but it's something like an exercise that we are using our abilities as a human being, like in totally, like we are not being exposed to something artificial. It's our natural that moment that we are transforming A to
Mm-hmm.
B. Like I believe
Yeah,
cooking is a good it's a
yeah,
good activity.
yeah. Normally, when I cook, I listen podcasts. And
The same.
yes, yes, yeah, I like. And
You are avoiding yourself.
no, I like it, but I like I avoid myself, but I don't say I prefer. É difícil falar isso em inglês. I avoid myself totally. For me, no makes sense. I only avoid myself and oh my god, I think about the things. I prefer use the time and I think about the things, but make exercise, make the other things. You know?
Yeah. What if you try it out? Like try to the next time that you cook, try to just cook without any podcast, without without any other activity at the same time. Maybe it could be a little bit better to your anxious to your anxiety or anything. I don't know.
Yeah, I try.
What about
I will
you?
try. I will try.
Yeah, that's great. And you, Gloria?
Julie, I have a question to Julie. Are you a good cooker?
Yes, yes.
You like your food?
Yes, yes, I love it. In my
Congrats.
family, like my friends, and I love cooking for the other people's.
Oh,
It's my
congratulations.
it's
Yes,
my como é I don't say this
hobby.
forma de carinho, tem um negócio desse? I don't say this. Okay.
I
I put
have
in
no
the
idea. I have no idea what are you talking about.
Oh, Julie, congratulations, because nowadays it's difficult to uh, encontrar, ai, fugiu a palavra aqui,
To find.
uh, find, thank you, uh, people um, uh, like to cook
yes.
because principalmente women. I think the men are more interesting to have to cooking to learn cooking than women nowadays.
You think?
I think
I don't
yes,
think.
yes, yes. I have.
Men prefer only eat the food.
Oh, in my family, my son, my husband, my I don't know cunhado. Uh, every weekend they have lunch. They have barbecue, and I like so much this because they cooking very well. Uh, uh, and me and my sisters, I I love we love eat the foods them. And about the question, oh, uh, I do this daily. I do Pilates 3 times a week, and I feel great exercise and working on my breathing. On the weekends, I go for a walk at Pampulha Lagoon. I live in Belo Horizonte. I here don't have beach. Our beach is Pampulha Lagoon. Pampulha Lagoon. And there is a good place to exercise your body and breathe some fresh air. I I practice this almost no, not almost all the weekends, all the Sundays. I feel so better today.
This is good. This is really good. Let me ask you something, Gloria. Is it allowed to to swim in the Pampulha Lagoon or no?
No,
Ah,
not because the water is not good for swim.
okay. Great.
Sometimes I see the men take how can I say pescando? There
Fishing.
is there is very fish tilapia, and sometimes I see the men fishing fishing
Fishing. Fishing.
fishing, uh, but for swim no.
I understand. Understand.
I
Well,
put in the chat about the 5 love languages.
time of quality, gifts, word of affirmation, physical touch, acts of service. Cooking is the act of service. Interesting. I have never heard anything about that.
I
Shorty about
actually did
this.
an immersion. I did an immersion about the love
Yeah?
language. Yeah.
Which was the host or the hostess?
Oh my God, I don't
Do
remember
you
anymore.
remember? No,
I
no
don't
problem.
remember.
No. Okay, so let's answer just one more question, and then let's ask people from the breakout room to join us again. Do you want to choose one of the left question that we had? What things make you feel happy and calm? Do you think it is important to take breaks from screens during the day? I believe the 80th question is a good option. Do you agree? How do
Okay,
you feel when you spend too much time on social media or watching videos? Can I answer this one? Well, I feel really bad because I have a lot of things to do. I have a lot of things a lot of goals to achieve, a lot of effort to put on the right things, but it's it's strange. It's funny how our brain, how our mind needs that kind of stuff, that kind of stimuli, because it's easier to spend to waste actually. Waste is the best word to say about that. To waste like 3 or 4 hours a day on social media or watching videos. And well, I feel so bad. I feel really bad when I do some. I am a human. I understand that. I'm not a machine. I'm not. Of course, we have people out there that are able to focus to do only the things that they need. But I'd rather to spend this time with my family, with my son, and or doing useful activities, something that could bring me a positive output on that. But sometimes I fell in I don't know I fell on a temptation or I have this problem. Sometimes I spend a lot of time on social media watching videos and I feel totally bad. But what about you, Gloria? Do you have this problem or do you have this kind of moments?
Oh, I don't spend my time for a long time in cell phone, social media, but sometimes when I do this, I feel very tired and uh, I don't know, arrependida. I feel so arrependida for that. Because
Regret.
I
You feel regret.
regret. Thank you. Because I feel like I wasted my time. I could have done something better. And about social media, I think I also feel that people expose themselves. I don't like this. For me, unnecessary and unnecessarity and present false happiness. I don't. I don't true. I don't believe. Sorry, I don't believe what I see in social media more. I think it's very false.
It's really
Uh,
hard to
not,
believe.
yes, it's not in January, but more, a maior parte das pessoas, for me, is share yourselves unnecessary,
I agree.
unnecessary, unnecessary.
Difficult word to say. Unnecessary. In an unnecessary way.
Unnecessary.
Unnecessary. Thank you, Gloria. What about you, Bruno? What do you think? Do you have this kind of episodes?
Yeah, I feel really guilty when I spend too much time on social media. Thankfully, I'm spending way less time than I used to, but sometimes I can go for a long time watching videos and things like that. But you know when you are eating too much junk food and your body says, "Stop it, don't do this anymore." I feel like my brain tells me to stop and say like you need to do better things, you need to consume better things and more, how can I say, nutritivo, like makes more better for your brain. You're muted.
What? Yes, I'm sorry. We can say something more useful, like
Yeah,
different from useless.
I feel like my
Yeah.
brain tells me to
But
stop
we
it
we are
and
like freezed, like we can't leave that out.
yeah.
It's funny.
And we pass through the videos and keep going, keep going, keep going. And when you see so much time has gone and we still stuck there, it's addicting. And sometimes I pick my phone to do something else. And when I see I'm already on Instagram, I'm like, what? How did I get here? So yeah, we need to try to stop.
Do you know? Have you ever think about that? Do you know that there's a lot of science behind that?
Yeah.
They are not amateurs. They are fighting the war for attention because that
Mm-hmm.
one who catch more our attention is going to sell more. I don't know,
Exactly.
to distribute ads or something like that. So we are living in a attention war, I guess. I believe
Yeah.
so. That sad but true.
It's
Julie,
so
see,
sad.
last but not least, what do you think about this
Uh,
kind of situation?
I totally agree with Bruno and Glorinha. And for me, is it's very difficult to have the control about the don't see the videos for long times. Mainly when I go to sleep. When I see the hour is 2 a.m. Oh my God, 2 a.m.
And you have to wake up
I
6 a.m.
hate this. It's very difficult. It's a problem. It's a social problem.
Yes.
Yes, I não sei disso. Dessa última questão foi pesada.
Yeah, we are feeling guilty.
Yes.
Okay, let me ask you the people to they join us again. And yeah, but unfortunately, it's something like we have to fight against. It's not that easy, but it's something like I feel that people that are living that leave it like before us, like our grandfathers, grandmothers, our great grandfathers, great grandmothers. I believe they were like happier. I don't know happier, but at least less anxious, I guess, because they did only one task at a time. They had like to take advantage of the daylight to do the activities because most of them didn't have like an energy, electric energy. I don't know. This is my at least my reality. But it's something confusing. Hey people, welcome back. So how was the conversation on the breakout room? It's a hard subject to talk about, right? Let me say you something. I'd like to share with you guys our survey link. There you can evaluate this conversation. You can evaluate this. How can I put this together? You can evaluate this interaction, this immersion in general. So please leave your comment there. Please, if there's something that you didn't like, please explain to us to be possible to improve more and more. And I'd like to ask you something that we were discussing, that we were talking about here in the main room, that was about, have you ever felt or have you ever had this sensation that we are always trying to avoid ourselves? Something like we are always filling all the gaps that we have during the day, like watching videos or watching series, listening to podcasts, listening to music, reading, but we almost don't have any idle moment, like doing nothing, only thinking about ourselves, only think it's something like, have you ever feel like something like that? Camila, could you please answer this one? Have you ever feel something like that?
I don't have time to spend by myself. I don't know if I get at your question. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, exactly. Like we are trying to avoid ourselves, trying to avoid our
yeah.
thoughts, our fears, you know. Have you
I
ever
think we are doing this all the time.
yeah,
It's
because it's
terrible to
easier.
think.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's easier to feel our entire day, to feel every gap, like watching. Thank you, Lucas. Where are Lucas? Lucas, thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
I hope you have enjoyed the conversation, and you were invited to be here next week, the same time,
Okay.
same channel.
Okay.
Thank
I
you.
have to go now because I want to say this is a pleasure to me have a class with you, Camila, Abi, Elias. Man, you have to blink your eyes.
Yes,
You
I
don't
have
blink.
to.
Yes.
I blink
Okay.
too little.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Lucas. Have a
Bye-bye.
good one. Have a
Hello.
good one.
Hello.
Right.
So yeah, it's something really hard to us to face ourselves. Have you ever felt something like that, Elias?
Sorry, I missed the question. Felt like it?
No, Yeah, we were talking about like we are always trying to avoid ourselves, like always feeling our day doing everything else. I don't know anything else, but we are avoiding to like to have a walk doing nothing
Yes,
or watching nothing or listening to, we are always listening to
yes,
podcast,
yes,
music
yes.
or reading.
I felt that. I think almost every day. Almost every day. I like to work out, but these are a few weeks that I don't work it out because I had some overwork. Uh, yes, yes. Sometimes it's difficult. It's hard to to go outside, go walking.
I never go to the gym without my headset. I'm always there listening to some podcast or listening to music because I don't like the gym's music. So it's something like that. What about you? Abelard, can I call you Abe or Abe?
Yes, of course. I introduce myself like that. You feel free
Okay.
to call me Abe.
Are you a
Well, I don't.
Brazilian? Are you a Brazilian?
Yeah, my no. Yes, I am Brazilian, but my name is from has origin in German. I
Oh,
did this homework once time when I was in English course, and my teacher did give us this homework to search about our name origin. So I until that moment I think it was Italian because my I don't know how I say the father of my grandfather. I don't know. Uh,
your great, I believe it's your
the
great
father of
grandfather.
my grandpa, o pai do meu avô. Eu não sei como eu falo bisavô.
It's
But
your great, I believe it's your great grandfather. I'm not
what the
sure, but I
fuck?
believe. Yes.
Le- Living and learning. Thanks. But in this time, I searching about the origin, and I get it was I forgot the name, but nowadays nowadays it's German. Anglo-Saxon. I remember. When I search, I get Anglo-Saxon. Nowadays, it's in German. But about your question, I don't have this problem because I was talking with with the guys in other room. I had my time. I go to the gym. I play with my dog. I listen to podcasts as you said when I am in the gym too. I don't have this problem. I always reserve some time to do my things, to do things for myself. I love to cooking. I was talking about that with the guys in the another room. So it's that.
Here, people, you can see someone that is not an anxious person, that
Normal person.
don't suffer with anxiety. Well, it's good to me to meet someone that's don't suffer with that.
But it's just how I say. I don't know because I have too much anxiety, but I don't know how I say. É só aparência.
Ah, okay. I don't know how to say that. I don't have the
Let me
answer at
Google.
the top of my head. Yeah, we can use Google Translator
It's
sometimes.
just appearance because I am a very anxiety person.
Really? Oh man,
Yes.
I'm sorry for you.
I do
I feel
therapy.
sorry for you.
I do therapy, but that's
We were talking about therapy, and my problem with therapy is like, oh, okay, we'll have to spend like 9 months talking about your problems. And what? No, no, no. I want to solve it right now. I don't want to spend a lot of
I
time. That
I
I
I
believe.
see I see an image today in Instagram, and the message is something about that. We spend just 1 minute to to talk about the other person life, but we spend I don't know years to talk and resolve our lives.
Because it's easier to solve other people problems.
Yes, yes.
Well, guys, it was a really good conversation. I mean, it's really good to talk about this kind of subject situations. And again, I hope you, Abe, and you, Camila, that I believe it that you are the first. If it's not the first immersion, I believe it something like the first ones. So I hope you had enjoyed it. We have this conversation every Wednesday at 6 p.m. So if you can, please join us and let's like have a good conversation. Sometimes we have I don't know. Sometimes we have a few people here and we don't uh, split anyone in any breakout room. Everybody everybody stay in the main one. But today was a good conversation. We had like 8 participants, and I believe we have reached our we have achieved our goal tonight. That it was to have a really good conversation. So I wish you have a good one, and I believe that's it. If anyone else has something to share with us, I believe I'm
Yes,
going to.
Leandro, if you allow me, I want to
Sure.
invite all of you to my immersions on Monday and Friday at 8 a.m. I want to see all of
8
you there.
8 a.m. 8 in the
Yes,
morning.
8 a.m.
Oh,
I
that's
will
good.
try, yes.
Julius, I think you are scheduled my immersion on Friday. Don't miss this schedule. That is, I will be very disappointed with you. Just kidding.
You're being asked live on
Yeah,
YouTube.
just
So
kidding.
be here next Friday, 8 a.m. sharp. So well, people, I guess that's it. Thank you again and have a good one. Bye.
Thank you,
Thank you.
guys.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. Good night.